Adidas National High School Soccer Showcase is an event designed to bring high school teams from across the nation to play a series of games for player identification, team development, and program comparison. The level of competitions range from state and nationally ranked teams to smaller schools with newer programs to junior varsity, freshman, and even third teams.
The Adidas National Showcase, what does it mean to you and your team?
Oh, well, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Every year we come into this, and we try to win every single game. We try to, see who's going to be able to make the team. Coach Felton uses this kind of as the beginning of our tryouts. So we're all trying to impress him and come out and obviously win every single game. So it's going to be a good one. There's so many different college coaches involved, so many different, even club teams, high school teams, and it's usually the best of the best. So I would definitely say come, and there's over, 4,000 girls and coaches and everything here. Definitely come. It's really good.
The Adidas National Showcase brings in the best of the best. In 2013, over 200 girls programs competed on all levels. State champions from Ohio, Rhode Island, Texas, and Michigan, along with some international flavor as well.
The drive up here gives you butterflies. But it's a great experience.
It's awesome. It's big. It's fun, it's exciting, it's a great place to be.
I think what stands out is how many schools it draws from around the country, how many colleges of different levels it draws, and as well as the atmosphere. It's a very competitive atmosphere, but it has a friendly aspect to it. That's how I thought it was.
This is one of those tournaments outside of the major tournaments that I go to that maybe I can find that diamond in the rough, and or someone that hasn't been noticed because of whatever reason, whether it's injury or lack of major club, but just looking for a player that maybe has been unnoticed.
I think it happens every year. There's somebody that catches my eye like that. They're like, wow, I'm glad I'm here. And, then I think that's one of the things that draws, and probably that happens for every coach. And I think that's one of the things that draws us here. I'll talk about how organized it is. I'll talk about how friendly everybody is. I mean, people go out of their way to accommodate us. They provide food and drinks, and there's plenty of space for teams to warm up without interfering with a coach watching a game or fans watching a game. And then everything happens on time. That horn goes off, it's done. And then that horn goes on again and the next game starts. So we can count on the game being on time. So, and from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, you know exactly where you can be, you know what to expect when you get there. The quality is going to be good, and you can't beat that.
We just expect to get better and to play tougher teams and to get our freshmen ready because we have some freshmen who have never played with us before, so we're pretty excited.
I think it's just a brilliant opportunity for you to get seen, basically. And the thing I like about it as well, there's no pressure to win. You're not trying to win something at the end of it in terms of trophies or medals. It's literally just to show what you can do as a player. And I think that eases the pressure as well because you're not worrying so much about winning. You just want to play well as a team and as an individual. So I think it's more of a relaxed approach, but at the same time you still want to do well for yourself.
No, it's been awesome. It's been wicked. Seeing just a lot of the talent out here. Girls seem to be very, very good out here. They seem very determined, and that's why I came here. I just want to be noticed.
The biggest part is this time of year. It's difficult to find what I felt was a real quality tournament. We looked at a couple, but this is the time. This is the season when we have the ability to do it, and we had the time to travel. Being a teacher, I could take the time and come out and do that. But we looked at the level of play here. We knew there was some varying levels, so that was definitely one of the things we looked at. And then just the exposure to be around this many teams, people that just love soccer and play a lot. Play a good portion of the year.
The Adidas National Showcase staff will be hiring several top collegiate coaches to implement a team development model for all players and coaches. This event will take place during the Junior-Senior Showcase on Saturday night. The event will incorporate 18 sophomores from participating schools. In 2011, the Adidas Showcase brought in Michelle Nagamine, head coach of the University of Hawaii, to teach the sophomores.
What I witnessed overall is that the level of play is very, very high. I was very surprised because I think there's kind of a stigma about high school ball not being as competitive as club, but I've seen several national team players here. I've seen a bunch of regional team players. regional pool players. So the caliber of play is much higher than I expected it to be. So if you think you're going to come here and just cakewalk through everybody, you're probably going to be in for a surprise. The competition was very good, and the tournament just very well run.
One of the highlights of the Adidas Showcase is the Spotlight Games, featuring the top freshmen on Friday and the junior-senior games on Saturday. In 2013, the freshmen played an exhilarating game that lasted into the night and finished with a bang on penalty kicks. And some of the best players in the nation were here too, including Madison, Ohio senior and University of Cincinnati recruit Julie Gavorski.
The competition is like very well. I mean, like you're playing against some of the top teams around the area and the state, and just good quality competition. It makes you get ready for your season.
So if you want your team to get ready this preseason, come to the Adidas National Showcase. For information, go to adidasnationalshowcase.com.
Let's go! Let's go!